Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a weight loss update and a few things that I wish I knew before I started my journey. If you're new here, I had two babies in a little over 2 years. My girls are 2 years and 3 months apart to be exact. And I gained a ton of weight in both pregnancies and I lost a ton of weight. I lost about 70 pounds after having my first daughter, and then I lost 60 pounds after having my second daughter, who will be 2 next month. So I am still kind of on a weight loss journey because after I lost the bulk of the weight, I was just tired. I was doing like keto and a lot of really restrictive diets, and it's a lot. It's a lot when you're just trying to be in the groove of your whole motherhood journey, and also just figuring out a good balance of how to take care of yourself and how to feel your best and look your best. A lot of times I put myself on the back burner, and recently over the past 6 months I've been doing a lot more research, and I've also been just feeling a lot more passionate about self-care, taking care of yourself as a mom, feeling your best, looking your best, and that doesn't necessarily have to take away from your kids. And also it's so important to involve your kids in these types of things, because good eating habits and just learning how to fuel your body properly is so important, even for our kids, right? So I'm just gonna jump right into this, but if you are interested in more of these, like I think I'm gonna have a playlist called like Moms Can Be Hot Too, or Hot Mom Summer, just like weight loss, health, fitness, wellness, maybe even some beauty and fashion, just geared more towards like moms and us millennial moms. Let me know down in the comments, because I definitely think I'm gonna make this a series, and it's something that I really want to continue talking about on my channel, and I'm super passionate about it. So yeah, let's just get right into the things I wish I knew. So the very first thing that I wish someone told me, or that I wish that made sense in my brain when I first got into my weight loss journey, and I knew like, okay, I have 70 pounds to lose to be back at my pre-pregnancy weight. Wish that someone told me that it didn't have to be hard. And I know that sounds crazy, and I would watch weight loss videos and I would hear people say things like, oh, I just stopped drinking soda, or I just upped my water intake, or, you know, like things that seemed very simple, and I'm like, I could never do that. Like, I have to go so hard, I have to eat lettuce, I have to go vegan, I have to do something so extreme to see weight loss results. And that's because I was doing it the wrong way. Losing weight is not it's not rocket science, and yeah, there are a lot of different ways to look at it, and diets like keto or Atkins, or you know, going plant-based, or just doing specific things to reach weight loss, they can all work for you, because it, you know, scientifically you just figure out these ways around eating a ton of food, and like either counting calories without counting calories, or restricting yourself by not eating the carbs. But ultimately, all you have to do is eat foods that are good for you. Eat tons of fruits, tons of vegetables.
I eat carrots and watermelon and all that.
Yeah. Tons of fruits, tons of vegetables. If you're not vegan, you know, eat your good lean protein. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, and even incorporating those things and eating more of those things in your current diet are gonna help you see results and are gonna make you crave those things more. Cutting down on the packaged foods, that's like a #1 thing. If you're having a lot of packaged foods, it's gonna disrupt your entire system. It's gonna disrupt your digestion. It's not gonna make you feel your best, and you're not gonna look your best. It's just a straightforward concept that I feel like a lot of us don't want to accept, and we want to figure out all these ways to like make these keto desserts and make these different coffees, and it's like all this artificial junk that we're putting in our bodies, and your body's not going to thrive on those things. So the next thing kind of goes with what I was saying before, and it's focus on what you can eat. Don't focus on, I can't eat this and I can't eat that, because that just stresses you out and that just makes you discouraged, and you're more likely to give up. focus on what you can eat. If you are trying to lose weight or live healthier, and you're having like maybe some health issues, you have eczema, you have IBS, you need to focus on the things that you can eat and the things that you need to incorporate into your diet. So incorporate celery juice maybe, or just any fresh juices, some smoothies, some nice salads, incorporate nice whole grains. Don't incorporate some nice whole grains. Don't focus on, I can't eat ice cream and I can't eat cake, and you know, like those kinds of things. And that's another reason why I feel like it's so much better to just keep it simple and eat good whole foods, opposed to trying to do some crazy diet where you have to go out and buy a ton of different ingredients, and it's just super complicated, because that kind of stuff just doesn't last, in my opinion, and it's not something that's going to be maintained years and years and years. Like, it can last a year, 2 years, 3 years, but for the rest of your life, you don't want to have to go through all of that just in order to eat a meal. This next thing I also just mentioned, and it's keep it simple. Keep it simple, literally. A nice salad with your favorite things. You can put fruits, you can put veggies, you can mix up your different dressings, you can add some nuts on top of your salad, you can do chicken if you know, eat meat, you can do chickpeas if you don't. Like, there's so many different salad recipes that you can eat that are so good and refreshing, especially in the summertime. If you live in a place that has all 4 seasons, I love a nice good salad, a nice smoothie in the summer for lunch. It's easy, it's simple. For me, being a mom, I don't have an hour to sit there and make some very pretty elaborate lunch. It has to be something I can throw together in a couple of minutes, or I'm just gonna skip lunch altogether, and then I'm gonna be starving and I'm gonna end up snacking on anything or eating what my girls are eating for lunch. So it's very important to just keep it simple and make sure you're eating things that you actually like and enjoy. Another really important thing is meal planning and meal prepping. So if you don't really have the time to meal prep, which can literally take an hour to an hour and a half one day a week, just prepping a ton of things and having them ready to go will save your life. Even if you're not on a weight loss journey, the most beautiful blue jay just flew into our backyard. It always comes in our backyard. Even if you're not on a weight loss journey, just as a stay-at-home mom, having things prepped, like I love to have some fruits prepped up, washed, cut up for my girls so they can snack on fruit. I love to have my veggies cut up that I use regularly, like my onions, my cucumbers, my green peppers, like the things that I know I'm going to use throughout the week. And that just saves me a bulk of time sitting there washing, cutting up veggies when I want to go in and start cooking. But at least meal plan. If you don't have the time to meal prep, at least meal plan and know what you're going to be eating throughout the week. That is something that used to throw me off my rocker all the time, was what am I going to eat today? What should I eat today? And I would just end up in a fast food line, or, oh, we'll just go out to eat today, or something like that. And I think knowing what you're going to eat, and of course making things that you enjoy, is going to really be a game changer. The very last thing that I wish I figured out sooner, it's last but definitely not least, is following an 80-20 diet, following the 80-20 principle when it comes to eating. And this just means that it's not like you're never gonna have those foods that are not as good for you, that maybe taste really good, ever again. You can have treats, you can find ways to make healthier treats, and you can also have those treats that you're used to having once a week, once every 2 weeks, on a date night, on birthdays, on holidays. You're not gonna just never have these foods ever again. But it is best to really kind of restrict yourself, I feel like, for a good 2 to 3 weeks in the beginning, just to kind of get those things out of your system and completely detox from them. But I feel like after that, incorporating them back in and having them here and there, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Whether that's like you following a plant-based diet for more weight loss purposes and having chicken once a month or twice a month, or whatever meats you like. I personally am not like a big meat eater. I like chicken, or like some seafoods. You know, you can have those things. It's not like you completely have to let go of everything. And yeah, so following an 80-20 principle I feel like is really beneficial and will really help you make this into a lifestyle, because people will always say like it needs to be a lifestyle, it can't be a diet. But some diets are just so restrictive and so full of processed things and so complicated that it's almost impossible to make them into true lifestyle changes in a long-term sense. So those are the things that I personally wish I knew at the beginning of my weight loss journey. I am kind of embarking on another weight loss journey now that I've been doing a lot more research about our body and digestion and the way that our bodies work, and just incorporating like more exercise into my life, and also kind of getting my girls to eat a lot healthier and more plant-based, at least like 80% of the time. So if you're interested in seeing our journey as a family, my journey, please don't forget to subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what you wish you knew before trying to lose weight, or something that you've learned over the years about weight loss that you didn't really know before, or just like health and fitness, wellness, all that kind of stuff. And I will see you in the next video.